What up, YouTube? Got a video for you today. Got a new knife in, very excited about it. Much anticipated knife. This is a Boker Plus Dark Hollow, and it is a Sniper Blade Works collaboration. Pretty nice knife. You've got yourself the OD Green G10. It's textured. Titanium frame lock. It is a tip up right hand carry only. Got yourself Stonewash finish on the blade. They're using 440C on that. Boker logo right there. Hollow grind with a swedge up top. Spear point there. Pretty nice. Frame lock side, you got yourself your badass little Sniper Blade Works logo there. And just a regular pocket clip, which is really nice. I hate when people try to get all crazy with it and it kind of takes away from the knife. So, pretty cool. Overall length of this guy here is 8.875 inches, so this is a pretty big carry. The width is 5/8, so it's going to take up some space in your pocket when you carry it in there. There is some mild jimping up top, but it is very mild. But the ergonomics of this knife kind of lock you into whatever position that you want to carry it. So it's just a nice added touch. It's very subdued and very mellow. Pretty cool. Let's take another look at her all the way around there. Like I said, 440C on the steel there. It is titanium on the frame lock side. The blade length is 3 3/4 inches. The actual cutting surface is 3 inches. And it's got a little bit of weight at 9.7 ounces. So, a couple things. Overall, I mean, I'm really impressed with the knife. I like it a lot. I think it's really cool. I'm a Sniper Blade Works fan, so I guess I'm kind of jaded because I am a Sniper Blade Works fan. So much anticipated. Now this is called the Dark Hollow, like I said, but it's kind of reminiscent more to the LPC. It kind of threw me off when they were talking about bringing this knife or this collaboration to fruition, that they were going to call it the Dark Hollow, because if you look at the Sniper Blade Works site, that Dark Hollow is usually it's always a sheep's foot, where this is a spear point. It's kind of like a mix between the Dark Hollow and the LPC as far as the blade shape goes. So I would have rather have had it been exactly like the Dark Hollow, but this is nice. I'm a big fan of Sniper Blade Works, so I was going to get it either way, no matter what. So, pretty cool. As far as the lockup, mine's at 50% there. As far as centering goes, pretty darn centered. Fit and finish on this, if I were to nitpick, it's just, I mean, just on the back side here, the G10's a little bit shy of the liner, but you can't even notice it. I'm just really nitpicking it for you guys. Another thing that I kind of didn't like or don't like when Boker does this is they use extremely small hardware for your scales. So I mean, if you're just going to have it, it's going to be a user or whatever, and it shouldn't be an issue with you. They are T6 Torx, so that's good. But if you're going to put aftermarket scales, do your own scale job on there, I would actually I'd be very careful, because they are very small. As you can see there, they all have a tendency to strip out if you don't take the proper the precautions, and you're going to be stuck going to Boker to get replacement screws. Satin finish backspacer on there. Another thing that I wish they would have done is had the G10 and the liner side be the exact same thickness as the titanium side. It just, for me, it just adds balance to the knife. When I do scales on a knife, no matter what they used to have on it, I always make my scales the same size on both sides, you know, when it's a frame lock. I always do that just because I think it should be balanced. It's brand new, little gummy, but it does flip out. It's pretty smooth. I imagine it will get better the more I flip it. Now, one thing I do have to tell you is when I first opened it, I heard a little up and down lock rock on this guy, which scared me. So I was like, crap, you know, because, you know, Boker, I mean, one of the awesome things about Boker is they do so many collaborations and you know, they get these, a lot of these custom knife makers' designs in your hand for a really cheap price, but sometimes they kind of fall short, and I'm sure you've heard about it, and I was scared. But from opening and closing this probably about maybe 50-60 times already, because I've been playing with it a lot, the titanium is actually settled into place. I'm not noticing that up and down lock rock. It's actually pretty solid. There's no blade plate up or down, left or right. So titanium against this 440C is actually starting to settle in, and I'm not noticing any more lock rock at all whatsoever. Though I did feel I had to mention this to you guys because you know, you may get one and you'll have the same issue and it doesn't go away. I'm not sure, but if this keeps on, if it comes back or something like that, I will post a video showing that and letting you guys know it, because I'm definitely not going to have a knife that has lock rock. So far, like I said, nice and solid, pretty. It's not slipping out or anything like that, and it's, like I said, 50%. So pretty happy. Glad that Boker did another collaboration with Sniper Blade Works. I'm just glad that somebody's doing a collaboration with Sniper Blade Works, because their custom knives are so badass. I just wish they weren't so darn expensive on the secondary market. I probably have one already. They usually go for anywhere from about, you know, your $600 to even $1,200 depending on the model there. If you're familiar, Boker has already done a Sniper Blade Works collaboration with the S2, which is a big hit. I mean, I like it. Some people don't. Sniper Blade Works, it's an acquired taste. Definitely. Some people just don't like this knife. I love it to death. I love it so much. I bought this 2 years ago, and I still have it to this day. I actually bought a second one and had my buddy Alexander Dietz go ahead and do the scale job on it. He went ahead and put a spidey hole in there, did a terrific job with the stone washing and the acid treatment on there, and he threw it on the wicked edge for me, so this thing is crazy sharp. But I'm a big fan, and I'm really glad that they actually came out with this dark hollow, even though I wish it was more like the custom dark hollow, but what can you do? So let's take another look at it real quick. That grip right there, it's pretty comfy, but this is where it's at right here. That grip right there, the saber grip, that's where it's most comfortable. It's a large carry, folks. Not gonna lie to you, it's pretty heavy. Like I said, it's 9.7 ounces, so it's gonna have a little bit of weight. It sits pretty decent as far as in your pocket, not super low, but it sits low enough where, you know, it's about average with everybody else. So that Sniper Blade Works logo again, I think it's pretty damn cool. So guys, very excited to have this. I'll let you know if anything comes up with that little lock rock deal, but it's freaking solid, man. I don't see it coming back at all. If it does, I'll post a video. So the lock, like I said, 50%, it'll just settle in. I did notice that where the lock bar engages the actual tang of the blade, instead of it being just a typical straight angle, it's straight and then kind of tapers down a little bit. So that may, I don't know if that's always been the case. I know it wasn't with a couple other their frame locks. They've changed it over the years, so pretty cool. Like I said, still a little stiff, still a little gummy. But break-in time, if I open her up and clean her out and put my own, put some Century oil in there and lube it up, I'm sure it'll be that much better. There you go, guys. Dark Hollow Sniper Blade Works. 95 bucks, 100 bucks shipped to your house. Pricey. If you like Sniper Blade Works, it's actually pretty reasonable. If you're just looking for an EDC, it's probably a little expensive, but you are getting titanium on there. 440C, not the, you know, nothing to write home about, but it's not a bad steel, and everybody, you know, especially the way Boker does it, everybody seems to like it. So there you go, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Please let me know if you have any questions. Post them below. I appreciate all your support. Peace.